The following podcast contains spoilers for all seasons of Stranger Things. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yo, guys, welcome back to the Momentary Podcast.
Oh,
My name is Alex.
I'm Adam,
I'm Darshan.
Sorry, I was just laughing.
and this is the Momentary Podcast.
Yeah.
What are we doing today?
We are deep diving into our thoughts about Stranger Things season 5 and Stranger Things as a whole. We're going to talk about
season
our
4
theories.
And 1 and 2 and 3.
Yes, that is the other season. We're going to get into theories, our thoughts, our favorite characters, our favorite seasons. Stay tuned for all of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rack my memory here for
Yeah.
everything. Especially rack my memory for season 1 through to 3,
Yeah.
and you guys can cover 4.
We're going to be talking about that a lot, though.
Yeah.
But we will explain it to you. Spoiler alerts for anyone who hasn't seen up to
Yeah,
season 4
we'll put a
of Stranger
disclaimer at
Things.
the start, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
We really do need to start doing
did.
that.
We
Yeah.
haven't been doing that,
Yeah.
but we will do that.
Oh my, we actually need to do that.
But yeah, we will we will put a disclaimer.
Disclaimer,
at the start.
spoiler plus explicit content possibly. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yup,
Okay.
yup, okay.
No, but we are excited for season
Beyond
5.
excited, bro.
Very excited.
I'm excited. I am excited.
He is excited.
Yeah.
Yup.
I'm excited, and I haven't watched season 4, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
That that shows how how excited I actually am.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Okay.
think I think to just get us into it, I want to know actually, what is your favorite season of Stranger Things?
Ooh. It's honestly a toss up between season 3 and season 4.
I was gonna say 3, but I haven't seen 4.
That's good.
Yup.
You can choose out of the 3 then.
3, I'd say 3.
Agree?
I think off of the plot, season 1
Okay.
or season 4 are my favorite. Off of are the best. Off of my favorite is season 3 by far.
I think for me, like watchability, I think season 3 is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I've 100%, bro.
But the reason season 4 is tied with season 3 is because of how much like world building is done.
Mm-hmm. Real.
It's really
valid.
like when the story starts like taking off.
It's unfolding, and you're like,
Yeah.
wow, okay.
like
I did
there's
not
so
know
many-
this was going on here.
Well,
so many revelations.
Yeah.
But what was season 1 and 3 like? Just like
No, so season 1, 2, and 3 is literally, it's world building, but it's a lot more, not that the season 4 doesn't have character development, because I really think it does. You are very acquainted with the characters, and you get a poke of backstory here and there. Season 4, we still don't know everything, but so much of the verse is explained, and we're going to go through that as well, because that's a big talking point in this next season.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like season 3 because of the vibe, you know.
That's why I like
Because
it.
it's like when that mall opened,
Best vibes,
and it was
man.
like that 90s vibe, like they're
Yeah.
just chilling around, going out.
I think it was the funniest season as well, by far.
Yeah.
Robin,
And-
bro.
Robin, Dustin,
Yeah,
Erica, Steve.
Yeah, Robin. She's funny.
Yeah.
And that was like, we really saw Dustin and Steve moments. And I love
Yeah,
Dustin. and
Dustin.
Steve.
Yeah, Dustin kind of grew. He grew on me the season 3.
I've always loved Dustin personally.
No,
Yeah.
but I liked him a
think
lot
he's
more
my
in
favorite.
the 3rd season.
Who is your, onto that actually, who is your least favorite of the main, we'll say main 6?
Will.
6.
Because, as in, so not including Steve, Jonathan, Nancy, anyone like that?
Just the kids.
Just the kids.
Okay, I've gotten hate on this, especially in season 4.
Yes.
I don't like Max.
Oh,
He's my least favorite.
Okay.
Is that because of season 4 itself, or the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Yeah. I mean,
But especially when season 4 came out, a lot of people did not like that I hated on Max.
I personally, that season really pulled me back toward like liking her.
oh really?
Yes.
Oh.
She plays like a pivotal role in the story, I would say.
I hate 11. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna get Stan hate now.
To be fair, they would all be dead if she wasn't here.
Nah,
Although
11
she
is a
technically
goat.
started. This.
Yeah.
No, but it's not her fault.
No, it's not her fault at all. She's
Obviously
had a
not.
horrible life.
She's a laboratory experiment.
She's had a horrible
So,
life,
yeah.
man.
It's not. Obviously, she started, but it's not her fault.
No, of
Yeah.
course.
I like 11. Mike kind of annoyed me in season 3 a bit.
Mike.
Yeah,
Mike.
but I think maybe Will in season 1 annoyed me.
He was not there.
Yeah, that's
He's
why he
just
annoyed
not
me.
present,
He just let
bro.
himself get captured.
You're so
Nah, I'd say I don't even know. I like all of them are pretty decent. You know
No,
what I mean?
genuinely, I don't
Yeah.
dislike any character.
I'd say,
But I think Will is my
I don't
least
like
favorite.
Will. Yeah, that's what I was
But
gonna say.
I know the Will stands are gonna come at us. Guys, I do like
I know.
Will's
Yeah,
character.
it's not that I hate him.
I'm not going against his story or what he's
Yeah,
been through.
yeah.
I just feel, and that might be because he wasn't there in season 1,
Yeah.
which is not his fault, that I'm just more connected with the other characters, in my opinion.
Yeah. And also, I think even in season 2, like, he's so traumatized.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not doing much.
His
anyway.
his role
Yeah.
is to be disconnected.
Yeah, because in the second
Yeah.
season he was just like he was getting taken care of the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
By Mike, who I was and that is
That's
to be
why
fair.
I liked Mike as well.
But that's why in season 3 Mike did annoy me a bit.
Yeah, because he's fully switched up after.
I understand he was going through a lot though.
No, but and it was also like him and L11 getting like
Well, since they
all
were far
lovey-dovey and
apart,
stuff.
No,
and
because
then-
they were far apart. They're having issues. Similar thing happened to Jonathan and Nancy in that
yeah,
season.
that's true.
Let's talk about Nancy. Actually,
I like Nancy,
there's big debates about Nancy. Now,
but I don't
she's-
know if something happened in
somehow-
season 4 or something.
somehow she's found a way that I still actually really like her.
but- no, wait, I don't know
But-
what happened, bro.
Let me list out why a lot of people don't like Nancy.
Because
Okay.
I liked up to season 3, so
Well,
I don't know what's happened. in
most
season
of why
4.
people don't like
Is season-
Nancy is in the first 3 seasons.
Oh really?
Yeah, even actually in season 4. But
No, but I like Nancy.
let me list it.
Yeah.
Alright? Season 1, cheats on Steve.
Yeah, that's true.
Which, by the way, I'm gonna go through why Steve has never been the bad guy.
No,
By
I
the
mean,
way, never
no,
been the
at
bad
the
guy.
very start when he was a bully.
No. I yes, to an extent, but let me go through
Nah.
something. No.
What?
I'll explain it, bro. Just wait.
Okay.
She cheated on
On Steve.
Steve.
Yeah.
2, season 2, decided after doing that to continue dating Steve. Steve being in love with us, let
Yeah.
him come back. Treated him poorly, in my opinion. Treated him very poorly.
Yeah.
Was not honest with him. Was thinging here. Was still very thingy with Jonathan.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they were
Um,
always going out doing the detective stuff and that. So
3, people didn't like the way she treated Barb, and Barb is a fan favorite. Even though she was there for
Yeah.
2 episodes,
mm.
Barb, horrific death. And look,
Yeah.
rest in peace to her, because that I genuinely got so sad because she
That
missed
was-
out.
yeah.
And then season 4, though she's dating Jonathan currently, being a bit thingy with Steve, not giving a vibe.
Yeah, but did I not see them kiss in the trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who?
Steve
Yeah.
and her.
Who? Jonathan and her. Or
Was that
Steve?
No,
Jonathan?
it was Steve and her.
And
I didn't
Nancy.
even. Oh, I didn't even.
I
follow.
saw that. I saw Steve and Nancy kiss.
See,
Yeah.
and I have
Yeah.
a problem with that. So
Yeah.
we'll see. But yeah, there's a lot of people. I still like Nancy. I think she does really well for the development of other characters. But
yeah.
I feel that because of her in season 1 and 2, Steve is painted as the bad guy. Now, let me explain to you why I don't think Steve was a bad guy. Do you guys want to?
The bullying thing.
Do you want to go through what I said first, and then I'll tell you, or what?
No, I agree.
No,
with
I
what
agree
you
with
said.
those points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just I don't know how he's not a bad character, like a bad person as when he's bullying the kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Steve, I'm not saying was a great person in that season,
Yeah.
but let me run it through.
No, he improved during it.
No,
but-
let me run you through why I don't even think he was that bad from the start.
Mm.
Most of the bad stuff that was being done was done by his friends. Now, being a bystander isn't best, but he wasn't actively bullying people. When Bob, Nancy, and the 5 of them were hanging out, so I forgot their names, Tommy and his girlfriend, Steve, Nancy, Bob. He still invited Bob. He knew that he tried to include her in the group.
Yeah.
He was nice to her. He didn't be rude to her at all. It was more so Nancy that was like pushing her away.
Yeah.
2, everyone gets mad that he broke Jonathan's camera. Put yourself in his shoes. Some guy, some creep, everyone thinks he's a creep, so he's just going off a stereotype, takes photos of your girlfriend changing
That's
in
true.
a window.
No, I don't think
Are
that's
you gonna
bad.
smash his camera? Yes,
No,
you're gonna
yeah.
smash his camera.
Yeah.
Valid reaction. 2, after doing that, he bought Jonathan another camera at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's true.
And after all of that, and then, okay, yeah, let me run it back, sorry. After the camera thing, being worried about Jonathan, next thing you know, you go to apologize to Nancy after having a fight with her,
Yeah.
and you see Jonathan and her in her room, being very close.
Yeah.
Now, he was coming back to apologize. 2, when it said Nancy the Slut Wheeler on the thing,
Yep.
first of all, he didn't write that. Tommy did. 2, after getting beat the crap out of, he came back within an hour on the same day and spent the next few hours rubbing it off.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying he didn't make mistakes, but he was never a person that was, I feel like he was still always his charismatic self. In terms of, maybe he was masking a bit to fit in.
Yeah.
But in terms of his kindness and what he actually feels in his heart, what he is now was always present, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then after seeing Jonathan and Thing doing that, he apologized to Jonathan after that. He dates Nancy again because he loves her that much. And then he buys a new camera for Jonathan. And then Nancy has the gall, after cheating on him, to when giving the gift to Jonathan, and I love Jonathan, don't get me wrong, she's kissing him on the cheek, kisses on the cheek in front of Steve, and then just goes back and lays on Steve. And Steve's chilling. He didn't do anything. Now put yourself in Steve's perspective as a boyfriend. How would you feel?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, see, no one thinks of it like that.
No,
though.
but I swear in season 1, did he not bully the kids at one point?
No.
Oh, am I wigging?
No, he's just like a generic bully. He's not like
he didn't bully anyone, but he's the jock character.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah,
cool
like
guy.
he's just a tosser like that.
Yeah, so it's a stereotype that people have put on him.
Yeah.
And to be fair, the people he surrounds himself with are not good.
yes.
He comes from that kind of upper class family, so there's a stereotype on him. And he's not the greatest human, I'm saying, but you can see the elements of who he is now
Yeah.
were always present in him. And I think Nancy, if we want to say who's the villain in that situation, I think Nancy was by far the villain in that situation, and that Steve got hated on much too much for that.
Yeah,
during that
probably,
time.
yeah.
With my recollection of the events and with the arguments you were presenting, I do have to agree, I guess.
See, but did you think of it in that perspective before?
I did
Yeah,
have somewhat of that,
fair.
but I did still like feel like he was a bit of a
Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
bit of a thing, but
No, I swear.
I think there's also-
I swear I'm remembering like a part, like something else he did that I didn't like in season 1.
maybe
But I don't
can't
remember.
yeah.
I
but
just feel
also-
like he was definitely in love. He was very nice to Nancy. He treated her well.
yeah.
I just can't remember anything that I thought, wow, he's like a really bad guy.
Saving that for the rewatch.
Yeah, maybe we're like, we're missing something. We're forgetting
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like maybe it's also that pressure because he was like pushed to this point where it's like he was the king of the school. So there's also that pressure from the people that surround him to be like that jock
top guy,
stereotype.
Yeah.
But you see, he literally let go of that in season 2.
Yeah,
But
fair.
that was also because, I mean,
He let go of that. People didn't like him. Billy came along. Billy became that guy.
yeah.
And they were like, oh, you're nothing like you used to be, blah, blah, blah. In fact, I forgot to even mention this. In season 1, when they were bad-mouthing Nancy, he said, don't talk about that. And he got in a fight with them. Remember?
yeah.
They pushed him up against a car. He was bleeding. So he clearly had that in his heart. And that's how we've got to the Steve that we all know and love today. I just feel that he was painted in a very negative light by a lot of fans, and I just didn't feel it was justified. So,
I hope this changes a lot of people's opinions.
I
think.
really do.
No, well, I've never hated Steve. I like Steve, actually.
No, I think everyone. I think
I
Steve
think
is
everyone
probably,
loves
He's
Steve.
one of
the
my
most.
yeah.
He's probably the most glazed character.
I was
now.
just thinking, like, I remember in season 1 there was like a thing where I didn't like him that much, but like towards the start of it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
But
To
then-
be fair, like
Obviously, towards the end, like he grows a lot, and then that's even more like pushed in the later seasons.
yeah.
But I was remembering something that I don't know, maybe I'm missing or forgetting it, but
But
no, I love Steve. Like, and season 3, I made me love Steve a lot actually because he was working at that there was the hot dog place or whatever with Robin.
Scoops Ahoy, mate.
Yeah, the
Scoops
ice
Ahoy.
cream place. Yeah, and it was
Woo! I love season 3. Like the vibes are so good in season
the
3.
mall vibes is elite. Like him wearing that stupid hat for his job.
Yeah.
With
The
Robin.
sailor hat,
That made him because he was like being nice to her as well.
Yeah,
when
I
they
think
were
that was
working.
the first time we saw him truly himself.
Yeah, he was
Because-
he was being nice to her and like yeah.
Like the way he said hello to Dustin when he got back.
Yeah.
No, I understand. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
It's so funny. Yeah.
Yeah, there's also that like progression of him breaking that like jock personality and becoming like his true self.
Like
Yes.
a nerd, yeah, like
Yeah.
a geek.
Even in season 2, which I thought was a beautiful way to do it though. The way him and Dustin met, like not met, they knew each other, but they weren't like, they like went on that journey together.
Yeah.
He was showing up to Nancy's house with flowers to apologize to her for leaving her at the party after she didn't want to say I like, she was like, oh, it's BS, like I don't love you, you're BS.
Yeah.
And then he was like left, which people hate on him for, but Jonathan said that Steve told him to take her home, so we'll see. But he actually had the flowers there, but then Dustin came out the house and he was like, come with me, you gotta drive me somewhere. And he's like, what were you doing in the middle? We ran off together, and I thought that was beautiful. It's kind of like, though this chapter of your life is coming to a close and we can feel it, we all felt it, this is the thing that you needed to push you to grow into the thing. And what Dustin and Steve actually bonded about was girls,
Yeah.
those two
because
are funny.
Dustin wanted to get Max
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Steve had just basically lost Nancy,
Yeah.
and they kind of related to each other in the sense of they didn't win their battle here. Neither of them did. None of the hair tricks, nothing
Definitely
worked.
not, yeah.
The matrix.
But yeah, and that's the start of, I think, arguably the best or one of the best duos in the show. So
Yeah, they're funny. They're like
Yeah.
they're funny as.
It's honestly a cute relationship.
Yeah.
Too.
very brotherly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Steve dropping him off at the ball as well.
Yeah, that was a funny.
Yeah.
That was a good scene. I like that actually.
And in some ways, it's a dad for him because Dustin doesn't have a father.
That's true as well. And his mom's like, you know,
It's a bit weird.
yeah.
I love it, though.
Overprotective,
She's
yeah.
funny, but she's odd. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of the perspective on Steve, right?
Yo.
Yeah, good character. I
Mm.
like Steve.
But I guess tying it into season 5 now.
Back to Steve, bro. I felt bad for him in season 4, bro.
She's leading him on, man. She's leading
She
him on.
really is. She's the villain.
Hey, who are we talking about here?
Nancy.
Nancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the villain.
Okay.
Everyone else is a.
Let's explain to him why.
Huh?
Explain to him why.
In season 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, he's doing all these things for them, even though he has no skin in the game.
He's got to help Dustin though, because Eddie
Yeah.
and Dustin. And,
True.
yeah.
But like, yeah, bro, pissed me off.
Basically, right. So you
He's
know,
a yearner in the background,
Yeah.
bro.
but you know, so you know how each season they'll split into kind of groups,
Yeah.
and you see these new dynamics coming along, and they're really well presented. In this season, in season 4, Nancy and Steve are together for the most part.
Yeah.
They're like not the whole season, but they kind of come together near the last few episodes, I think. Right?
Yeah, I think earlier on it's Nancy and Robin
Yeah.
when they're like doing that detective thing,
Yeah.
and then it switches to Nancy and Steve.
Yeah. That was cool, by the way. The Nancy and Robin bit was actually cool.
Yeah.
And we'll get into that, but basically I don't know, she's like insinuating, she's not explicit about it, but she pushes it in a way, and then Steve is clearly like, I don't think that he still loves her, I genuinely don't, but I think he misses the feeling of being in love with her. And he tells her this story about how he imagines, this is a big scene, like when he tells her how he imagines like his future in this type of caravan, because they're in a caravan,
Yeah.
and with a wife,
Oh,
and having all
yeah.
these kids, and you can see the way she's looking at him and how he still views it as her, she's that person. And throughout the season we see her kind of being a bit thing with him and like pushing him, kind of, you know, he's falling back into it. Now he's an adult, he can make his own decisions, but on her part, you know, it's
Yeah.
like
It's unnecessary, bro.
I just feel like she's slightly leading him on, and she has a boyfriend in which they had major issues in season 4.
Yeah.
Major issues. But yeah, I think talking about season 5, I want to talk about Vecna's presence.
Oh.
Yeah. Talk about the season 1 thing you're talking about.
So in season 1 there were a few things that were always very weird to me. And I genuinely mean, guys, I promise I've thought this before I've seen any theories.
Okay.
When Will was kidnapped,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we know for 100% Demogorgons are 10 times faster than humans.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how did the Demogorgon not catch him all the way home while he was riding a bike? I already found that a bit weird. 2, when he was in the shed,
Yep.
the door opened telepathically or telekinesis. I don't remember the difference now.
Yep.
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis.
The lock opened by itself, correct? It, like, you can't, no one's holding it. No one, Demogorgons can't do that. That isn't a power they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2, Demogorgons need a portal, that little opening for them
Yeah.
to go back and forth between the upside down.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
In that scene, Will just disappears from the shed.
But can Vecna do that?
Yes. He can, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think you can.
I think he can.
No, but
and
I don't
think
remember him being able to do that.
I don't know that he can, but I'm pretty sure there's some way he can kind of ding. But regardless, that door could not have opened without telekinesis.
No, no, yeah, I get, yeah.
But and by the way, this is a confirmed thing now, though,
Yeah.
that he was present, because if you watch the season 1 5 minutes, so I don't actually know. Sorry, I don't actually know. I don't think he was there, but I'm pretty sure he would have had to use his powers to open the thing.
Yeah,
So you know how he can. So basically, he can manifest himself in places.
yeah.
Right. He can manifest his presence. He's not physically there. He stays in his Creel house, which we'll get into. But he would have opened the lock for the Demogorgon to get in. At least, I think. Because in this first 5 minutes, we see that he gets caught by the Demogorgon. But then we also know the Demogorgons passes him off to Vecna.
Vecna, yeah. The reason I don't think that Vecna has the ability to open portals is there's this thing in season 4 when he talks to 11, when he gets her in the Krill house.
Yeah.
He tells her that he didn't have the ability.
You're right.
Yeah.
So to be fair, that part of my theory is wrong then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then what opened the door and that?
No, he can do that though.
He can still do that.
But then how did the Demogorgon get there?
He would have
So-
just thinged it. Like, he would have the Demogorgon just would have followed, like, he would have just told it where it is, because
Yeah,
they're like a
yeah,
hive
yeah.
mind.
So, the thing that happens in season 4 is Vecna explains to 11 that because there's like a whole backstory in who Vecna is
Yeah.
Yep.
and why like the Mind Flayer and the Demogorgons exist.
Yeah.
And so
This is so good.
11 actually creates Vecna in a sense.
She, like, yeah, I mean, she's directly there.
Yeah.
Like, she directly causes him to become the way he is.
Yeah.
With
he
his-
was
with his-
bad person.
What, in season
With
1?
his own helping hand,
yeah.
she did it.
Well, when? In season 1?
In
In
so,
season 4.
so but
But, like,
happened
it's a
in season-
flashback.
But,
Flashback.
so it would have happened when she was
It-
in the
It
lab and
was
that.
Yes,
before,
before
yeah,
even season 1.
before
Yeah,
season
yeah.
1.
So in the lab.
I think
sorry.
she was like a really young kid there.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So what, she made him how he is?
she made him how he is now, like as the weird creature that he is.
Yeah.
Oh, so what was he before that?
We'll get into that, but you
Get
continue.
that. Yeah. So she traps him by opening the first portal.
The first ever one.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that only happens in season 4.
Season 4.
Oh, so it's season 1, the second portal.
The one that she opened
Yeah,
to
yeah.
put it in. No, there's way more portals
There's
by that
way
point.
more portals.
Oh, okay.
But every
But she does
time
open a
she-
new one.
yeah.
Though.
She opens a portal. She usually closes it. So I'm assuming that when she opens a portal, he's sending these Demogorgons out.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I see.
And then
He's just getting a
in
chance to do
season
it.
1,
Yeah.
that's the first portal she doesn't close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the first portal that she sees a Demogorgon in.
yeah.
And so that's when Vecna's presence starts to manifest a lot
Manifest.
more.
Yeah.
And so I think that following Alex's theory, Vecna chooses Mike.
And Will.
Yeah, Will.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, Will to be his, I
Thing.
say, conduit or whatever.
Yeah.
Agreed. 100% agree with this.
Since I think out of all the kids, like
Will's the
I think he
Will's
was,
probably the most malleable.
yeah, like
he
he's
was
got
the
I
most
think he has
vulnerable.
the weakest will force, like
because
mental will.
we have
like,
to we have to understand as well his backstory though, with his dad being abusive to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Probably the fact that he's
Yeah, I mean, it probably
he
makes
is
sense.
a technically, especially in the time, he's a minority, and throughout the seasons we see him get pushed around for it,
Yeah.
being called like an F word, and
Yeah.
even Mike Mike saying, "Oh, it's not my fault you don't like girls," like that scene and everything.
Yeah.
They've pushed him toward it, and I think because his dad was abusive and called him those type of things before
Yeah.
he left,
Yeah.
and probably was a bit abusive toward Joyce as well.
Definitely.
That he at that time was the most vulnerable character,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it probably makes sense. Like, yeah, he has the weakest like will,
Yeah.
like mental. What is it?
like willpower or
yeah.
mental strength, I guess.
Yeah.
Mental fortitude.
Yeah,
And so, like, going off that, Vecna explains in season 4 that after seeing her open all these portals and closing them,
Mm.
he realized that he couldn't wait for an opportunity for her to open a portal for him to pass through.
Yeah.
So he decides to set this plan up to steal her powers. And he finally achieves that
Mm-hmm.
in season 3,
Mm-hmm.
where the Mind Flare steals Eleven's powers.
yeah,
And so that's when he finally manifests in season 4, where he has the ability to open portals.
Mm.
And that's part of
True.
why that's when the story starts to like actually progress a lot more.
yeah, because he can do stuff.
There's
Yeah, so
another.
I think
yeah.
he chose Will to enact this plan because
Yeah.
he's the most. Because even in season 2, Vecna's still like controlling him in a sense.
Well, because the Mind Flayer is thing, but there's a
Yeah.
big debate as to whether who is actually the big bad. The
I think
Mind
Vecna's
Flayer
the big
or
bad.
Vecna. A lot of people believe that the Mind Flayer is the person that is influencing Vecna into making these decisions.
Because I don't think that primarily because like when this is gonna be a spoiler, but when he gets
Oh, it's all been spoilers for him. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when he gets to the upside down,
The Mind Flayer's there though.
it's just like a cloud,
yeah, yeah.
and then he forms it
Yeah.
into the mind flayer.
So there's there was this theory though that I don't remember it properly, but it was very interesting. There was a theory that because let's go through Henry Crill's backstory because I think that's a very big major plot point here.
Yeah, and I've been trying to
it'll
avoid
be
that.
it's gonna make him at least understand, I guess, what's going on.
Yeah.
So back in the day, a lot before this is the earliest event that happened in this verse that we know of.
Yeah. That's relevant to the story. I
Yes. So Henry Creel, who is Vecna, is a kid. He lives
Yeah.
in a family. He has a sister and his 2 parents. So his parents moved to Hawkins because his dad wants to get away from the kind of PTSD he's experiencing after coming back from the war.
Yeah.
And he keeps seeing these visions because he basically what he did is like he bombed a house. He gave the order to bomb a house thinking there's Russians in it or Germans in it, sorry. And it was just a bunch of children.
Yeah.
So they move here. Now, in the backstory, he himself says, I was always already different. I was already isolated from everyone. He was already he was weirdo. Now, people wondering, why was he like that? How did he just develop these psychic powers just by playing with some Black Widows? The theory is that actually he has interacted with the Mind Flayer before somehow. Now, we don't know how. And that's why you know how he likes Black Widows so much, the spider? There's basically a scene, he literally just plays with Black Widows and stuff,
Right,
you can like thing with them. The reason he likes them or is attracted to them isn't because that's what he made the Mind Flayer, but because the Mind Flayer has interacted with him, they remind him of the Mind Flayer. Now that is a crazy theory. So basically, in the way it's set up is that Vecna controls the Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
The Mind Flayer has a hive mind with them that controls the Demogorgons, the Demodogs, all these things in the Upside Down. But there's a theory that it's not Vecna that is the biggest bad. It's actually the Mind Flayer. And that's why that theory is there.
Something to add on to that is during
We're
his
ticking.
backstory,
Yeah.
he actually does make, like, as a child, he does a drawing of, like, the mind flayer.
That's identical to Will's as well.
Yeah.
Was that in
Yes.
season 4?
So in season, you remember the drawing Will did
Yeah, I
of the
remember
Mind
that.
Flayer?
Yeah.
It's like identical to that.
Yeah.
Well, in season 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like in
Same
his backstory.
pose, same
As
landscape.
when he was a kid, when Vecna was a boy.
Yeah.
Which is the same, because Will didn't, he wasn't there. He was in contact with the Mind Flayer, then saw him, then
Yeah.
drew everything.
Yeah.
So it could have been like that.
What if it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy type thing?
Maybe. It could be. It's very interesting. That's why I think there's so many nuances and things to this plot. It's really crazy.
Yeah. And also another thing, when we get like the first earliest look at the Upside Down in season 4, when like Victor Krill gets, so Victor grows up,
Yeah.
he works in the lab,
Yeah.
and he has his psychic powers, but he doesn't like show it to anyone.
Yeah.
Well, but wait. Well, let's explain how he got there just real quick, so like we can tell his whole backstory. Then he won't be confused.
I think you should say.
Victor Krill, who is Vecna. I mean, Victor Krill is his dad. Henry Krill,
yeah.
who was Vecna. He basically starts like killing these animals and like in his backyard using his psychic powers.
What is it? This is in season 4.
And season 4. This is a
Yeah.
flashback of the earliest point we know.
Yeah.
Remember, using those powers, and this is basically what happens in season 4. Is these teenagers are dying and their limbs are shattered, they're broken, they're mutilated, and it's mental. Basically, he did that to his family,
Yeah.
to his mom and his
To
sister.
Victor.
Henry. Victor's his dad.
Yeah, Henry the kid.
Then he passed out because he didn't know like his limit yet. Like
Yeah.
he's a kid, he's just getting his powers. So obviously, when the police come and they see his dad, a dad and 3 kids, they think it's him. He got sentenced to go to jail, basically.
Yeah.
But from there, Dr. Brenner, like he does, he's a weirdo. He kidnaps kids and does all these experiments.
Yeah.
Not kidnaps, but he gets in possession of Henry,
Yeah.
and he's number 1.
Right, okay.
So 11,
11, yeah.
number
yeah,
1. He's the first guy.
Yeah.
He then, in the lab, they have all these kids, right?
Yeah.
And this is like a bit of flash forward. Would be in his 20s now.
Yeah.
And he basically is now a lab attendant there.
Mm.
He doesn't have a choice because he's got a chip in him that basically suppresses his powers because he was too dangerous.
Yeah, and they can't send him into public, otherwise he'll tell everyone what's
No.
happening.
So they keep him there.
Yeah.
And that's when it comes on to what you were saying. That's like the timeline, I guess, to get
Yeah.
to where you
Yeah.
are.
And he actually abuses these kids.
Dr. Brenner. Or Peter.
one.
Like they call him Peter, yeah.
Yeah.
One, yeah. They're all abused by all of them.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, so does he get rid of the chip or something?
So, okay, we'll go. That's why he's so close. He became close to 11 on purpose. He identified that 11 is clearly the most potential and the strongest of all of them. He unlocked her powers. So basically, they did a bunch of trials.
Yeah.
And basically, they're always doing trials because they want to see who can do what and which kid has the strongest telekinetic thing. And they're studying them basically, right? One, purposely, intentionally builds a relationship with 11,
Yeah.
trying to help her because so the main theme is 11 is always bullied by all the numbers,
Yeah.
all the other numbers. In doing so, he then creates kind of a havoc thing, and 11 is actually the one who removes the chip.
Mm.
So basically, they're trying to escape. He like stages a coup kind of thing, and he brings 11. He's like, "Oh, okay, I've got you this far. You go out." And she's like, "Okay, why can't you come?" Basically, she's saying, and he's like, oh, "I got this chip in my neck, so I can't leave." And so it's like, "It's okay, you go." And then she's like, "I can take it out for you, don't worry." Uses her powers, takes it out. And he's like, "Okay, you wait here, I'll come back." And this is where the first portal was created in there. He went and killed everyone in the lab.
Yeah.
Every single number, every doctor, except Dr. Brown. I don't know, I'm actually not remembering how he survived. Or if he just escaped or something. So 11 walks back. So mind you, she's about 8 years old here. She's like, "Everyone's dead, bro. All the numbers are dead. Everyone, there's blood everywhere. Everyone's like mutilated. The guards are dead." He's like, "This is what I wanted the whole time, basically. I just wanted to escape. But me and you can work together and we can basically do this plot that he wants to take over. He's been isolated and take over the world, basically." And she's like, "No." And that's when she puts him into the Upside Down. And that's when
Oh.
he made his journey to becoming Vecna there
Yeah.
in the upside. So he's always in the upside down now.
Yeah.
And so we get the first, like the earliest version of the upside down,
Yeah.
and you see like the cloud, which becomes the mind flare,
Yeah.
but it's a big open space. But then when we see it in season 1, 2, and 3 and 4, it's this closed off.
It's just Hawkins, but
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just Hawkins.
like with a bunch of vines.
Yeah,
But the
and
place he went was like
Yeah,
just
it
some
was like this
desert looking.
big
Apocalypse,
open,
man.
yeah,
Yeah.
thing. So my theory is you also get, I think it was in season 1 or 2, when Hopper goes to upside down. There's just these big walls, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I think there's other like beings similar to the Mind Flayer that are out there.
There's
But
a theory
Vecna's-
about the Thessal Hydra,
Ooh.
and I'll get into that. You continue.
Yeah. So I think like the replica of Hawkins is like Vecna's own like kingdom
Yeah.
in this larger
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and we know that he's able to manipulate kind of objects and kind of space and stuff in
yeah.
the upside down.
Yeah.
So, and one thing is actually that is he generally is camped out in the attic of his house that he grew up in Hawkins
Oh yeah.
to do all these murders and stuff.
Yeah.
He's in a weakened state basically currently,
Hmm.
and yeah, that is what yeah.
And okay, so maybe you know how in the trailer
Yeah.
11, there's this shot where 11's like shooting out a like
Yeah.
Like a radio
like a
beam.
pulse.
energy
Yeah.
beam
Yeah.
type thing, and in the upside down. So what if she's gonna like pull down the walls?
She might have to. I mean, we saw that he's made it into the real world.
Yeah.
So, okay, for context for you and I, in the end of season 4, there was a huge opening of portals across. It was like just massive crack, like a big earthquake, basically,
Yeah.
across Hawkins.
Mm.
That was the end of the season
What, in the real town?
in real world.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
destroyed like a bunch of places.
Oh, I
That's-
see.
And that's why I think if you pay attention in the trailer, it's like a military shutdown of everything.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
leave
yeah.
Hawkins.
Yeah, that's true.
And
yeah.
he says we're stuck here, and you
Mm.
see that they're kind of based for this. They're camped out in this kind of radio
Yeah, like a
shack type
bunker.
of
Yeah.
type of place.
Yeah.
Which is where we only actually saw 11, Joyce, and Mike there. I don't remember seeing other characters with them there. And Lucas
In the like.
Oh, so
military-
you're saying,
in that like the little like shop they were in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you're saying like it might be more than just that place in the upside down.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
just like a direct
like the-
reflection of the world.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
he's just made that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Vecna's made.
It's just an actual place, but he's just made it like that.
Yeah.
And maybe it's also to help him with his killings, so he like can understand the space around people more while he's haunting them.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Makes it easier for him to see how they part in real life.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
basically in season 4, the way he kills them,
He goes to like the mirror.
yeah,
Position in the upside down.
Oh, I
that
see.
space.
Yeah.
he'll like see what they're seeing, kind of thing,
Yeah.
and then mess with them, use their deepest like fears against them, and then
Yeah.
they just literally float, and then all their bones break in their body.
That is.
Max, and that's why people hate you, because he's hating on Max. Max basically ended the season kind of sacrificing herself. She created a link, so there's a link between you and Vecna when you get like thing when he attacks you,
Yeah.
and you know that Vecna's gonna come because she's been attacked before, and basically the cure to like kind of getting away from this attack is music. The power of music is it's that strong. Your emotional connection to something you love, as in terms of music, basically blocks out his ability to prey on your fears.
Right.
But what she did is she let herself get put in that link so that 11 could enter that area
Oh.
and fight Vecna in that mindscape kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because of that, she basically is now paralyzed and blind.
Was that why like Lucas was holding her like
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
trailer?
Yeah. He had the boombox. What if he's trying to wake her up again?
I'm
Oh.
really to be fair,
Because
look,
that's why Running Up the Hill became like a viral song.
Oh.
but
I
which by
see.
the way, I genuinely did like. That made me very emotional during that scene. I love Lucas personally. Lucas is my favorite character. Him and Steve. But yeah, it's a really, there's a lot of tiebacks that we should find out about in this season.
Yeah.
And yeah. And one thing, do you know that play? So basically, the Duffer Brothers, the creators of the show, they did a play. I forgot what it's called, like The First Shadow or something like that. It's canon in this universe.
Oh, really?
Oh, damn.
And basically, it shows like Henry Creel when he first transferred into school here.
Yeah.
Basically, all the people like there are the parents of these kids, right? So the person that was showing him around was like Lucas's mum.
Oh.
They talked about Hopper, and apparently, I forgot. Apparently, the last thing that Joyce said to him was like, "You got to fight. Like, you always got to fight for what you want and love for." Which is like apparently a big tie-in to maybe why he's chose the decisions he's chosen.
Oh.
But yeah, everyone was there. Joyce, even we saw, Ted, Mike's dad. You know how he's like a lazy guy, just lies down on the couch.
Yeah, yeah.
He was like a big, like muscular jock back then. He was getting girls, basically like what Steve would have been back like then. And we saw Bob was there, Bob Newby, and all these characters basically, and Mr. Clark I think was going to school and everything. So he was in that era. But I think that line that Joyce says, because I haven't watched the play, it's like 2 hours. You can watch it on YouTube if you want to. I think I will go and watch it as well. But I'm pretty sure that has a big influence in this next season, what Joyce said to him.
Well, if it's canon, then maybe, yeah.
It's canon, yeah. The only thing is, I respect plays and musicals and everything like that. I think they're beautiful pieces of art. I just feel like making something canon that is really hard for the mass population to see is it's a very risky choice from the Duffer Brothers.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way they've written it is amazing. To have these same thing like when you think about like Naruto and stuff, they would have had this in mind for so long. Like they know that these things
like cross-referencing,
and the way the ability to kind of like almost reverse right is amazing.
It's cross-referencing. Yeah.
Because in Naruto, like there's lines that are like season 200 of Naruto, and it's like a drawback to like episode 10 of the original Naruto show. They're like 300 episodes apart, like years apart.
No, like the way it's Naruto is like people. You're not meant to like separate Naruto and Shippuden.
Yeah.
It's just like
it's one story.
The way it works, it's like it's one story.
Yeah.
But people be like, oh, Naruto and then Shippuden, right?
Yeah.
And when you think of One Piece, there's a time skip, right? But it's all in One Piece.
Yeah.
The way it works is the same for Naruto, but they just called it Shippuden afterwards.
Yeah.
Because it started a bit later.
But basically, the ability for writers to do that is something I really admire. Like.
Yeah.
It's something that blows my mind.
No,
it's
yeah.
like, how do you do that?
No, cross-referencing almost always strengthens a case for like to say like the writing is really good,
because the depth is a different level. It's not just the present and now, which is why when people complain about like flashbacks and blah, blah, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, it's not cross-referencing can include flashbacks. It's not just flashback. It's like cross-referencing that is like writing from a previous episode that affects the plot in the future. Yeah, not just flashback. That's cross-referencing, but not the same.
No, I understand, but like I think it plays a big role in cross-referencing. Flashbacks do have a role.
Yeah, but
same thing of finding out Henry's backstory.
Yeah.
Now, if we didn't have a flashback for that, what do the people want? Like,
obviously flashbacks are important.
No one has complained about that actually.
Yeah.
People complain about it in Naruto, but
I do. No, not. I don't know. Flashbacks I think are important. It depends how much there are. Obviously, I don't think Naruto does a bad job of it though.
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, right. Cross-referencing is a big tell of like a good writer.
Yeah.
So,
I think they've done really good with the writing personally in this show, and they've to build a connection with so many characters, which obviously I don't want to talk about Naruto too much because this is about Stranger Things.
Yeah, well, he's watching Naruto now.
Naruto
so that's why
does such a good job of
having
you connect with so many characters. And in terms of like, I guess not in anime and into a Western thing, I think this is genuinely, I know some people won't agree, but I do think this is genuinely one of the best shows that has allowed you to create a connection with 10 characters, like somewhere around that. Like you care about Hopper, you care about Joyce, you care about the 6 kids, Nancy, Jonathan, Steve, Robin now, Erica even has a lot of stands. So, and there's more casts I think coming into this season that have a role, and Holly, the younger sibling of the Wheelers. I know
Mhm.
has a more of a bigger part because she was a baby before, basically.
Yeah.
In this season, and then even Karen with her role in the story, and just knowing the complexities of each thing, why she wanted to cheat on her husband with Billy, because look at her husband. I mean, that's not an excuse, but you know.
Yeah.
And then we get to know more about him and her, their relationship. Then we saw what Dustin has to deal with at home, and he doesn't have a dad, and there's so many complexities that they do that I really respect the level. You can tell they care. I really respect the level of thought they put into each of these characters.
Yeah.
Even with characters that die in the season, like Bob, and
I loved Bob.
Alexia.
Alexi, Eddie as well, yeah.
I loved Bob.
Yeah,
Bob
Yeah.
is the goat.
Yeah.
all of them, like even Eddie, all of them when they died, made like maybe Bob less of because it was the start of the series.
No, but people
Yeah,
hate that she died. Like,
Yeah.
hate it. She was there for like 20 minutes all up.
Yeah.
but all of those deaths,
Big
like,
impact.
big impact on the cast,
Yeah.
big impact on us.
We connected to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bob was like one for me that I got sad.
Bro,
about.
Wheeler, you know what? Wheeler really needed him, man. Like,
Yeah.
as a
Bro.
father. What he was doing was...
Yeah, but then it was it was in the he had to sacrifice himself for Joyce in that day.
Yeah, Demodog
Yeah.
got to him, man. I thought they genuinely were good, you know.
Damn,
That scene.
they I thought that was like gonna
Oh,
be
he escaped? Dead.
like yeah.
yeah.
That deck probably affected me the most, like.
Yeah, but that was a sad scene. I like Bob.
Even Alexi, though.
I like his act as well. He's funny.
He's a great actor.
He was in
How
what was he in?
Have we forgot his name?
No, he's in Brooklyn Nine-Nine in that, isn't he?
No, he was there for an episode.
An episode, yeah.
But
like,
he's literally Samwise Gamgee.
yeah, he's Sam.
I just forgot. How have we forgot his name? He's very talented.
Sam. Wow, Lord of the Rings is elite. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess there's so much to find out this season. That's too hype, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like really
Final
excited.
conclusion.
I guess let's talk about like kind of these character developments that have occurred together, and maybe
Yeah.
what we think might happen in their round-offs. And maybe first of all, who's your guys' favorite duo in the show?
Steve and Dustin.
Yeah,
I would say that as well.
Steven
Easy
Dustin.
stuff, bro.
No,
Second-
it's Mike and 11. I don't know. Second. No, first is Steve and Dustin.
I know who my second is, but I don't
Second,
think it'll be
My
yours.
second.
Mine is Lucas and Max.
Oh,
It's because of season 4 especially, and because of Lucas.
there's
Though,
a lot
but
of building in there. Yeah.
they were beautiful, and the way he speaks to her is like, and what he does for her. I feel Lucas was really poorly treated by his friends in season 4, just because he had a separate interest and he likes playing sport and stuff.
That's
All he
completely
asked for them is to support him in doing the things that he enjoys to do, and none of them did.
Wow.
Yeah. But also, like, both sides needed more understanding of each other.
Mm-mm. Yeah, but to be fair, all he asked, like, just please come to this game is very important to me.
Yeah.
Like, that's one part of it, I know, but he just likes to play sport. He likes to play basketball. He has that interest. He didn't not want to be friends with them. He still loves to talk to them. He always talks to them.
Yeah.
Obviously, Max and him had a bit of a different type of thing going on, but he wasn't supported by them, and I was quite disappointed.
100%.
But yeah, and to who would you guys say your second favorite duo is?
Second favorite duo.
Oh, there's a big one that I've also now forgotten about. Hopper and Joyce.
Yeah, but I didn't know we're speaking duos and in like couples. I thought we meant like.
Just
No,
any duo.
it could be anyone.
It could be
I just
couple
they
of
are the
friends.
duos that I've thought of here.
Yeah.
You could be Hopper and 11. It could be.
No, not Hopper and 11.
Any.
Maybe.
Could be.
Honestly, Dustin and Eddie.
Dustin and Eddie is a mental. You don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know who that is, but I know.
Oh, he doesn't know who Eddie is.
When
gotta
you
season
watch
4.
it,
You'll
yeah.
like it. You'll like it.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Eh.
The mullet.
The Molly.
Who else?
Man, I thought. Yeah.
I like Dustin and Mike in the first season, but like. They kind of.
Dustin and Mike in the first season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
They
I
were
think
pretty funny.
I just feel like for Mike, it's always been very highlighted with Will.
Yeah.
He was the
Yeah.
main guy who pushed
They were
her.
they
This
were
is
the
his
best
best
friends.
friend.
They
They
were
were-
the best season.
yeah.
Season 1, but
He was the main guy pushed to
when
keep
they
going.
no, but
and-
when Dustin and Mike were interacting, like it was funny as.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I don't even know. Maybe Steve and Robin in the ice cream shop.
Yeah.
Bro.
Steve and Robin.
Yeah.
Steve and Robin.
Second.
I think that's my second. They
Forgot
were
about
so
that.
it was
Forgot
so
about
good.
that.
Yeah.
For anyone that was raging just then, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's Steve in both, I guess.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why Steve's the best.
Yeah.
He's both good.
Steve is goated.
Yeah.
I don't care if he's over glazed. I'll glaze him.
He's the king.
He's a king, man.
Yeah.
I guess talking about duos and couples, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talk about Byler at the moment. Will and Mike. I think it's clear that Will likes Mike, but
Wait,
what do you think?
So Mike didn't become gay or anything.
No, he
Okay.
never like.
No.
I mean, people have said
We
like,
don't know for sure, but from what we've been presented,
for me, it clearly looks like he's straight.
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Okay. Because I know at the end of season 3, what happened is Elle and Thing moved away.
Yeah.
And Will moved away. No wait.
Yeah, Will and
Will Elle moved away.
Yes,
And then Mike.
they're
and
still
Elle,
dating. Ellen.
Yeah,
and
they
Mike
were
are
like
still dating.
sad and stuff.
Yeah, that was very sad.
And
You know when
then-
she was reading the letter that Hopper wrote?
Yeah.
I had the tears in my eyes.
So then Will and Elle were crying and then saying bye to Mike.
Yeah.
And then Joyce was saying bye to Hopper. That's the last thing
Hopper
I
wasn't alive then.
I mean, no, saying bye to Joyce and
He's just saying, but they're saying bye, right?
yeah,
But
and then
I mean, what we're saying, what we're talking about is that in season 4, so we've kind of always got these.
it didn't
glimpses.
seem like he liked him then in season 3.
You sort of, but you see that like when they had the issues and with Will still adjusting to the fact that he lost a chunk of his childhood and he's kind of got to be a bit different. They all have girls. He didn't really yell at Dustin or Lucas.
That's true.
He yelled at Mike, and
Yeah, but that's because I think that's because they were best
yeah,
friends.
well,
though.
Mike is the one. Even in season 2, when he was when he was with like Dr. Owens in the lab and stuff,
Yeah,
Mike was the one that's always with him.
yeah.
But so it's maybe less of they gave us a glimpse. We know that the way it's presented, Will is gay.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But I guess because of this, they kind of started to develop.
But
the fact that
have they even has he explicitly said that?
No. So
Yeah.
in season 4, what that no, but you kind of know. Like,
No,
you know,
but you can. It's
like-
implied.
it's
implied,
an
yeah.
implied thing, and
He hasn't actually
But in
been told-
season
he hasn't
4,
told Mike
in
either.
season 4,
Yeah.
Elle and Mike are having a lot of issues,
Yeah.
and basically Will gives him this advice about how Elle will always love you, everything, and he does this little head turn, and he starts like,
Oh yeah,
like
looking out the
crying.
window.
But so
Oh.
it implies it kind of implies that what he said about how Elle feels is also how he feels.
Oh, like a double entendre,
Yeah.
like meaning
Yeah.
speech. Yeah, okay.
But do you think? So I'm not questioning his development and liking Will liking Mike, but personally, I don't think it makes sense for if that happens for Mike to like Will.
I don't think that they would end the series on like that switch up, because it's a 180 from the 4 seasons of development we've had, you know.
Yeah, because Ellen Thing have had like a while to of issues and all that stuff,
and
Yeah.
and then the whole thing of season 3 will be negated if that happened.
I think yeah.
Because season 3 was a big one when they were like fighting a lot,
Yeah.
There's
and
a
then-
lot about that
and then
relationship.
like they fought and like they had to like even the stuff that happened at the
Yeah,
end.
but
of the
I
mall.
guess they could break up because of that, because like as we can see, Steve and Nancy have kissed. Steve and
Yeah,
Nancy
true.
and Jonathan were having.
Yeah, but
very
I don't
good
think Ellen and Mike would do that. Like they're not that type of people. Those type of people.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's a sticky situation because Mike and Elle and Will are supposed to be like the besties, kind of, because they're
Yeah, then they're
they're
friends
like
as
brother
well.
and sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So like, if Mike and that did get together, Will, that would just negate all of season 3 basically.
I think it would negate
The whole series.
all of the
The
series.
whole show, yeah.
Because-
Yeah.
well, not the whole show, but they're part of the show.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think just mostly Mike's part of the show, not Will's.
No, I'm saying Elle and Mike's.
Yeah,
part,
because you see, Mike has this thing. I think people call it the 11 sense. But every time there's been a scene where like 11's behind something and she's had to like run away, somehow this guy will be like, "Oh, was that Elle? Was she there?" In the scene, like in the house when the police are talking to him, looks out the window. Elle was there. She runs away.
What was this season?
2,
Yeah,
season 1.
Mm.
that was ages
He
back,
looks
yeah.
through season 2 when Elle comes back and she's looking through the window and she gets jealous because he's talking to Max.
I remember that.
He's able to turn around,
Yeah,
and just I feel like, and then in season 3 when he goes on a big tangent and says he loves Elle,
Mm.
he clearly is obsessed with Elle, like, and
yeah. Well, they had that whole thing for the first few like start the episode with the mall, they were just only going out and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
and everyone was getting annoyed with them because they were being like insensitive to everyone else.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
basically, because of that, I just haven't seen anything from Mike that makes me think that. Yeah, like it's more like I can tell he loves Will as a friend and as probably like in a brotherly way. That's the way I've always felt. Whereas Will, like, yeah, I can understand that he likes Mike. I've never felt that same way with Mike.
Yeah, and also, I feel like maybe even in the end of the series, I don't think they would make it some like explicit thing about Will liking Mike.
Yeah,
I think it's more about like, in my perspective when I watched it,
yeah,
Will, he gets abducted. This whole traumatic, like, he spends like a year or something in there, right?
yeah, a good while.
Yeah.
And he's
Whole-
been affected constantly by it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got that
He's being
sickness. didn't he?
chased by
He's got that sense.
Yeah,
yeah, he's
Yeah.
getting chased by demigorgons and stuff.
Yeah,
As like what, like a 10-year-old or something?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
young.
10,
He
11.
comes back, and for him, even before all of this upside down business, he's you can clearly see that he's been like away from other people. It's like only
very isolated.
isolated. He's only been with his friends, Dustin, Mike, Lucas,
Yeah.
right? So I think, and then when he comes back, people have changed. Everyone's different.
I mean, people treated him horribly when he came back. They
Yeah.
called it, like, they were bullying him, calling him a zombie boy and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think he probably had like an attachment to everyone.
Mm.
But after that, I think his attachment grew a lot more, especially with Mike being his best friend.
Yeah.
So I don't think, maybe he could be like, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I feel it's more that even when Mike says like, oh, it's not our fault you don't like girls, I don't think that it's him not being like straight or whatever,
Yeah.
but it's more of him not being able to go over like the trauma to think about girls and all
Girls.
that, because he's still stuck in him being in the upside down.
Yeah.
I feel like I can agree with you to an extent. I just feel like that scene in season 4 really kind of cemented it more.
No, maybe
Because
they're
he's straight up,
implicitly
okay,
saying
who
it.
says, he basically gives a big speech about Elle loving him and how she'll always love him and like, blah, blah, like, you're like everything to Elle, you're everything. And then he turns away and starts doing crying because of that, because you're talking about your boy's girlfriend,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but
Unless
what
you
he's
felt,
saying
unless
is-
you, yeah, but it was like actively implied that that's what he's speaking about him.
No, but he's not saying that. He's saying that he thinks Will hasn't gone past this thing of the.
I agree with
Upside
that,
down.
but
Yeah.
I'm saying in the sense of him, whether he likes Mike or not.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have agreed with you until I saw that scene.
Okay.
That
yeah.
scene kind of more so cemented it to me that, okay, there's clearly a thing here. And it wasn't just that scene. They were already insinuating it in that season. But
Yeah.
but that scene for me, if they hadn't put that scene in, I would probably completely agree with you. But because of that scene, it feels like those scenes had a role to play with leading up to this scene. That's just how I feel. But I just don't think it makes any sense for Mike and him to actually if they were to explicitly become a thing. I just don't think
That's what I think as well, because then it just gets rid of their whole backstory of Elle and him
Yeah.
for the whole show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
especially season 3, because that's when the main issues with their relationship happened,
Yeah.
and then they had to
When
move away
Max
as
got
well.
involved, actually.
Yeah, and they had to separate for a bit as well.
That was actually so funny though.
Yeah.
What?
When they're separated, and then like Max is like giving 11 the whole like girl talk.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was actually
You make
funny.
him want you.
You know what was funny, man? When they caught Mike and Lucas at the mall, and then he's like, "We're buying a gift banana. We're buying a gift banana." I was like, "These guys are so bad at lying." And Lucas was so funny in that season. When he was explaining, "I've been dumped like 8 times, and I came back stronger every time." I'm like, what are you talking about? You clearly are not the expert at this, bro. Yeah, it was fun. That season, I think, at least I feel like that season we got to see them be kids more.
Yeah, because the mall opened. That's why I liked that like.
Yeah.
Because when they were kids at the very start, when they went to the arcade.
That was in season 2, actually.
Was that scene 2?
Yeah, like you talking about, like they went to the arcade in season 1, but it was like only to find like stuff about Will.
No. At the very start, they were in the arcade, like in the opening thing. I think.
No, the opening thing they were playing D&D.
Oh, in the basement. Yeah. But yeah, in the first season, it was like implied that they were at the arcade a lot because they went to go look there to find who they were looking for again.
Will. Maybe I'm misremembering.
No, but what I'm saying is like the arcade was like they were there.
Yeah, the arcade is a big thing though.
But then after that, they basically were never there.
After season 1.
Yeah.
No, they were definitely there a lot in season 2.
No. After season 2, like in the first few episodes, they were basically never there. And then the mall opened in season 3.
Yeah.
And then they became, they started having fun a bit.
But even then, the arcade was not used as a fun thing really in season 2 anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. No, but I'm saying they implied it that they would, like before even the show, happened.
Yeah.
They would, they would go there occasionally.
Yeah.
Or like there would be.
Yeah, I get you.
Like they're in rotation between like Dustin's basement.
Yeah.
And the arcade.
Yeah.
You
mean Mike's basement? Yeah.
I thought it was at Dustin's house.
No,
Mike's.
Oh, Mike's, yeah. Mike's basement.
The
What's it called? Yeah, because they'd always walk past his dad just sitting on the TV, like the couch. Yeah.
What was I was about to say something? Oh, well, speaking about D&D, being that all the characters are based on D&D characters.
I've never played Dungeons and Dragons.
No, but like the Mind Flayer is a character from D&D.
Yeah. I know that. Yeah, but
people are, like you said, is there other things out there? People have a lot of speculation about something called the Thessal Hydra, which is a kind of dragon kind of like figure.
It's a dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, and which is a D&D character as well.
Yeah.
I think seeing what the expanse into that is going to be really interesting. Into how, because the Upside Down has existed.
Yeah, well, that's what he was saying. Like Darshan was saying earlier about how it could be just bigger than that.
I know 100% is because
so then
he was pushed into there. He didn't create that area.
Yeah, so then what else
Elle didn't
exists
create
there
the area.
Is not
She
Vecna?
pushed him into it.
Yeah, so what else exists there that's not Vecna?
Yeah, well, the Mind Flayer, but
No,
what else
aside from
is
that,
there?
Yeah.
But I do. That's why I do feel the Mind Flayer. There's a big chance that it is the Mind Flayer that is the kind of puppet master here.
Maybe.
Because Vecna's just a Donnie from Hawkins, really.
Do you guys like his design, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
I
don't?
feel like he has like not that it's bad, but like the sides of his like
Yeah, that is like they're a bit weird, eh? Like
it looks like he has like big ass like traps, but then also weirdly looking. Like,
well, he's supposed to be deformed and munted and gross.
No, but then
Are you talking
his
about the
face
one
looks
in
normal.
the trailer?
Yeah, in the trailer.
Maybe, but I feel like looking at that, it looks like the Upside Down's grown on him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, my perspective is he was weakened in the end of season 4.
Yeah.
And so, like, in season 5, he's
he's getting
becoming
a full
more
body.
and more
Yeah,
like
this looks like-
Upside
'cause-
Down. Whereas, like,
Well,
those vines and stuff are
So
growing on him.
actually,
oh, true. Yeah,
he's-
he's lost a lot of his gaps in his body as well. Like the whole.
Yeah.
There's two shots put next to each other of his hand from the back.
Yeah.
His hand is way bigger, sharper, more
It's
like
full,
thing than it was before.
Bro, he's becoming a full Susanoo, bro.
Yeah, kind of actually.
That's the same concept.
Next thing we know, he's got like the whole armor set on the full.
Wait, he's only seen like
I've only seen half body Susanoo.
he's only seen Sasuke's half body, but it's like armored, but half body Susanoo.
in the dancer fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, he's got so much more to see.
Sure.
Even not even abilities, like backstory still.
Yeah.
Haven't looked Kakashi backstory.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go
Going back to
Stranger
Things.
Things. Sorry.
We do love Naruto, guys.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. But Naruto. I mean, not Naruto. Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both.
Both are amazing.
No, I'm saying like let's go back to Stranger Things.
Yeah.
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 What does that say?
I don't know.
Yeah. No. He looks more. I was gonna say like about his design.
Yeah.
I think the shoulder parts are a bit weird looking.
I think he's
But,
supposed to look weird though. Like he's not supposed to.
No, because his face looks like a bit more normal though.
Bruh. I've got to apologize to all the viewers for my horrendous haircut right now.
Yeah, I gotta get a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah. But No, I was saying like his face looks a bit more like sculpted a bit.
Yeah. Have you seen like Vecna in season 4?
I haven't seen season 4, but I saw him at the end of season 3. I think.
No, he wasn't there.
He wasn't.
You would have seen him in season. You've probably
Or
seen
season 2.
like clips.
images
No,
or
he's never been seen.
Yeah, that's what I've seen.
until
I've
season
seen
4.
him before.
You've seen him probably on Twitter or
Yeah, probably.
something.
Yeah.
Because
No, but I
you
thought
knew
that
about
was-
like the holes in his body and stuff. So
No, but I thought there was a scene in season 3 where like you see the back of him in the house.
no,
I
No,
remember
that's
that
like a teaser trailer of season 4. isn't
yeah,
it?
I don't know, but
100%.
I know. In my
I know
memory.
100%
Yeah.
that he's not in those.
It's in my.
three
It's
seasons.
ingrained in my memory, so I've seen it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. What's it called? I think it's gonna be interesting to see how Dustin is coping with the death of Eddie now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Is
I
he
don't
gonna
know who that is, but
isolate?
Dustin looked a bit bashed up. In
He
the
looked
trailer.
really bashed
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't know who Eddie is, but he looks like fully cooked in the trailer.
Yeah,
Like he has no smile on his face ever once.
I'm hoping that there's a lot of good Steve moments with him to look after him.
We didn't see one shot of Steve and Dustin together in the trailer as well.
Ooh, did we not?
Nah, don't think so.
Oh, only in when all of them are together.
Yeah.
No, but other than that,
Yeah.
no, nothing
Interesting
of them interacting together.
Interesting. I think that's going to be crucial in terms of his character. Is he going to
He
isolate?
did look like his face was all scratched up, so something must have happened.
Yeah, and I don't
Yeah.
remember seeing him with the main group either.
He wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he wasn't.
Not at least for the most part of his shots.
Maybe they haven't showed in the trailer. I don't know.
He looked really munched
But usually
up.
the trailers are clips of all the seasons.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Also, maybe thinking about pairings, Nancy and Lucas, like both of them were in those like tunnels underneath the
Yeah.
thing. What? First thing, why are there tunnels underground?
Well, they're from season...
are they not from the season 1
They're from season 2.
or 2 when had the Demogorgons moved around?
No, but that's how the Demodogs get through.
Yeah.
Remember, Will drew a whole map.
Oh yeah.
That's what I assumed.
That's what those tunnels are. But it's the question still stands: why are they back in those tunnels? What's there?
Yeah.
Because
Wait, 'cause they got
those
closed up, right?
those tunnels should be finished. Like
Yeah.
everything died. All the hive minds that existed in the real
Yeah,
land
that
Earth
whole
died.
yeah, all that living stuff from the thing all like died.
I think it's really going to stem from Will. He's been the conduit this whole time, and we saw. You remember what he said at the end of the trailer? It's time for me to. I forgot what he said. Use you one last time, or for you to help me one last time, Will.
No, that's
Yeah.
what he said to him. Yeah, and it was like the shot of them like he was holding his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean. He still has that sickness as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
well, because he's kind of like living in him almost.
Yeah,
He's the one. He was the person who brought the Demodogs here when he spat out Dart,
yeah.
Yeah.
and then he obviously is the main thing here. I just wonder why they are back in those vines and those tunnels. What they're trying to look for,
Yeah.
and that could be crucial because I thought that most of the kind of vines in there have died.
Yeah.
Um,
But I guess they could be growing out of those.
Well, maybe the
cracks.
vines died and the tunnels just stayed.
you know, actually, what I realized, I didn't see anything of Murray,
Murray's the like
the bald guy.
Russian.
Oh, he's the bald guy who with the glasses, the
Yeah.
the weirdo
The
guy.
guy
right?
who was like with Alexi.
Joyce went to him for help one time. Eh?
and Nancy
the
O'Donnell.
theorist type of guy.
He's so funny,
The
bro.
classic guy that you knock on the door and it's
Damn,
like,
how you gonna how you not gonna remember?
Conspiracy
How are you
theorist.
not gonna remember Murray, man? Come
No,
on.
I know Murray.
No, you. Come on, man. Murray's.
But he's like
dated.
he that actor plays that classic role.
He's so
Yeah.
good at it.
Yeah. He's like,
He's
oh, he's
so
like,
good
then
at
he
it.
knocks on, they knock on his door and he's like, the camera like goes up. He's like, oh, who's outside?
Yeah,
Leave me alone.
He's so
He's like, oh, is
funny.
it Murray? No, there's no Murray here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that
he's-
like weird kooky guy, and then you walk inside, it's just a bunch of documents everywhere,
Yeah.
and then messed up, like it's just a dirty ass like food everywhere and all that.
He plays it to perfectly as well.
Yeah, he's always a character, I swear, bro.
We didn't see much of him. We didn't see him. I don't remember seeing him in the
I
trailer.
didn't get much of most people.
We didn't. Yeah,
Other
it was
than,
mostly
like,
the
the
group.
main-
Yeah.
No, but I don't even remember seeing him.
No,
Yeah,
I didn't.
that's
I
why
didn't think we saw anyone but the group and Joyce and Hop.
And
Yeah, outside of the group.
which is interesting. He to be fair, he had a very big role in season 4.
Yeah.
Murray.
Yeah, he basically, so Hopper isn't dead,
Yeah.
which we know.
Yeah.
He was in Russia, like he got taken by the Russians, right?
Hopper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew
In
that.
Russian camp. Murray and Joyce are the ones.
How do I know that?
Because
Was that I think that was shown at the end of
it
season
was shown
3.
at the end of season.
Like
3.
like the end credit scene or
yeah,
something.
yeah, you're right. Good memory. Yeah, but he's technically the one who saved them when he came up with and got the flamethrower and killed all the
Wait,
devils.
how do I know that as well? I remember
You would
that.
have seen that on a
Yeah.
clip. That was at the end of season 4.
Unless I've seen season 4 and just
scenes.
forgot it.
And even
completely.
what's his name? Dimitri. I mean, I don't think he'll be involved because he's a Russian and he'd probably stay in Russia.
Yeah.
But I wonder what's happened to him. But yeah, Murray, we didn't see him at all, and he's kind of been the kind of key to cracking some of the mysteries in both season 3 and 4.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, he was already on it in season 3 as well.
Season 3, he was
Yeah.
very crucial to the sort
Yeah.
of thing, being that he translated the Russian for them initially, and then
And Robin came in clutch.
yeah, she did, and then Erica was very helpful weirdly as well.
Yeah.
And then the way they found out Planck's constant was the most random thing that I just didn't expect.
Bro.
Turn around, look at what you see. Bro, that song, when after that season, it started to piss me off. No offense, because like it was a very funny scene and I enjoyed it, but I was just like, I can't hear this anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, someone else who was in season 4, but I didn't see him in the trailer, is Argyle.
Because maybe
he
he'll just
should be
get
with
shunned
them,
off,
right?
bro. I feel like he's just gonna get shunned off because it's back in Hawkins, right?
Yeah.
And he's living with where I forgot where Will and
California.
yeah.
But then he was...
But then
Where's
he
Hawkins
knows
based
all
in?
this stuff now.
Where's Hawkins based in?
Indiana?
Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows all this stuff now. Actually, he knows like a bunch of random.
I thought it was Indiana or Utah.
No, Indiana.
No, Indiana.
Yeah.
Back in, I guess, it is really exciting. I'm just wondering. I just really hope it's not like we're not disappointed. I don't think we'll be
I think
disappointed.
there will be people who are disappointed.
But if you can appeal to most
yeah.
people, like
I
I guess
think
it's not
it's
even
still
about
gonna be
that.
a good-
Look, I respect them because they've had this story. It's been 9 years since the show started,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
to get all of your, like, this is a big thing for them, man. Like, this is the end of an era, genuinely for them, and like for them to be able to express all of this, like, this would be a big story that they hold dear to their hearts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I hope it is well received and people don't treat them poorly because of it.
Yeah. What if it just flops? Like the
I
the
don't
I don't
worst.
think it
I
will.
don't think it can.
Nah, I don't. If it's just like the directors are good, but
It's definitely going to be on like Netflix top
I think even if it's
one, like for like
think even
3
if it's
weeks.
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
even
At
if
least maybe even longer.
I
You
think
know?
even if it's like not written as well as the other seasons, it'll do well in the box office anyway because it's
Yeah.
people are anticipating it.
Now, box office, I don't think it'll fail. It's just about
I'm
whether
just talking about like
the
I'm
plot is
saying
well
will
received.
it flop if it's like in terms of writing?
Like, I just don't. I don't see it flopping.
There's no way I think it will
I don't think so. Yeah.
because they've already built the world so well, right? So they have to end it. They have to fill the plot, like the holes.
I think even if the writing wasn't as good as previous seasons,
Yeah.
everyone's so committed to the story
Yeah, yeah.
that like
Yeah.
No one's stopping watching just because the first episode they didn't like.
Yeah.
They're watching till the end.
yeah, it's not gonna be like a Game of Thrones situation.
No.
Yeah. That one.
I'm surprised that people started to like, oh, that show was the biggest show in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the last season was really bad. So
Honestly, I didn't mind the last season of Game of Thrones though.
I actually haven't watched Game of Thrones.
I'm gonna say like it's good, but I wouldn't like put in my top like 10 shows.
Oh yeah,
personally.
definitely.
Yeah.
not.
I think it appeals to mainstream. That's probably why it like blew up so much. But
Probably the aesthetic of it as well, though. Like,
yeah, but it's
Like the only reason I watched it was because it was ending.
yeah.
Like season 8.
that. To be fair, this is gonna people won't like that. That's why I want to watch One Piece, just so I know that I'm on the show before the One Piece comes out.
Yeah, but it's different. One Piece has 1260.
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
just so long.
It's not that. It's honestly not that bad.
No, I think I'm.
Okay, if I was to
Bro,
start
I
doing
know
that, would that not be
the thing is,
difficult?
I
for
know
me?
for a fact that
Yeah.
it's
no.
a good anime.
Yeah.
The problem is, 1,200 episodes is ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Obviously.
that's why I'll say like, when you even Naruto to an extent, you can say 500 is a lot, like too much. But like, if something takes 1,200 episodes, then something is clearly wrong with how he's writing it, and the manga's been written.
I don't think I would say that, but
There's a problem with first
No,
of
because
all
you-
pacing,
Yeah.
yeah.
and second of all, like it's a good story, bro.
It's a good story. I don't think it isn't as well.
Yeah.
There's just a
Because
lot
I know
of
the
filler,
story
man.
just based off reading and like just going through Reddit. But
Yeah.
my issue is like, okay, this is your point with Full Metal, right? For like, and this is a point you'll. I'm not disagreeing. I agree with this as well.
Yeah, but you're saying it should work both ways.
No,
yeah.
because Full Metal, right?
It's
Yeah.
short.
It's so short, but it's so well, right?
You have to
So
give
if
them
something's
credit.
so long, right? There has to be credit due to how short something is, and also
And to incorporate
that
that
sort of-
level of writing
and emotion and writing, right?
You're right.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you're given 1,200 episodes, if you're not doing that, then you must be a bad writer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then that's where the thing is. Apparently, and I can't speak from experience, the writing is amazing.
No,
on
I
One
know it
Piece.
is.
Like back to when what we were talking about referencing back,
Yeah.
right? One Piece has really good references
No,
back.
I no doubt about it.
Yeah,
But-
see,
But the thing is,
It's also that-
all I'm saying is 1,200 episodes gives you more opportunity to cross-reference. That's
Yeah.
my point.
yeah, but do you know how? Like, you would have to. It's harder than. It's
I'm
not
saying it's
easier
easy.
to
I'm not
do
saying
that
it's easy. I'm saying it's
because
just,
then there's way more to do. There's way more to think about.
I'm not saying it's easy to do. I'm
There's
just
so
saying
many
there's
more
more
layers,
opportunity
but-
to have the ability
Yeah.
to do good writing.
But continue.
You know what I mean?
But like think the world is huge, bro. The
Yeah, I know
world
that.
is huge.
Because they it's unlike Naruto. They're using the whole world
Yeah.
like a planet, as opposed to Naruto's on a continent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also when in One Piece, it's not like since it's islands instead of a continent,
Yeah.
they can't go back to like a different place.
Yeah.
The whole story has to be based within that island mainly
Yeah.
where the crew is.
Yeah.
And then maybe they have like one cut scene to like a different location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everything has to happen within the guise of whatever's happening on that island.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like flashbacks and all of that
Yeah.
where it's like you have to talk about what's happening somewhere else, but you can't detract from what like the main fight that's happening.
See, that's the thing. I honestly will. I probably will watch One Piece.
Yeah.
Like start from the start. I'll watch One Piece till time skip,
Hmm.
and then watch One Piece from post time skip.
Yeah.
But I want to do it just as a thing to like commit to it,
Yeah.
because I want to do it
The
to.
thing is-
I want to do it.
If you watch one episode a day, you would still take like 3 years to finish the show.
No, more than 3
4
years.
years.
4. Yeah.
5.
First thing,
4 years, more than
realistically,
3.
are you watching one episode? a day?
No,
I
but the
watched
thing is,
3.
I watch in very big stints.
The problem
though.
is we're also watching different animes.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, but to be
I
like,
feel like-
not the guys don't hate on me, but I literally just watched 45 episodes of Naruto in 2 days. So I watched
Right,
it.
okay.
It's the new anime watcher buff, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know if
Yeah, see,
I'll
I
stop
can't do
doing
that
it.
anymore.
I've
I
done
used to
that
do
with
that.
every anime that
I'm
I've
telling
watched.
you, I
I've
used to
blocked
do
them
that. I
out.
used to bang out an anime in like 2 weeks,
Okay.
like a 4-season anime.
But
I can't do it anymore. Also, because we're way busier now as well.
yeah,
So-
true.
Okay.
But in high
you're
school,
right.
instead of doing homework, I'd just be on my iPad watching Naruto or something.
But
My external exams,
Yeah.
bro. Finished
That's what I
Black
mean.
Clover. There's actually so many.
That's what I did, bro. Like I'd watch Vinland. I watched Black Clover and Bleach within like a 3-month span, all of them.
I don't know how you
Bro.
did that. That's still
I was not studying in my externals. I remember
Yo,
I finished bio.
Bruv, I didn't.
Your
study
mom's
at
gonna hear
all.
this and be like, "What are you talking about?"
Like I did study.
No, we
okay?
studied, but like you didn't study
Yeah,
to your
no,
full
neither did
ability.
I should have honestly big regret.
I
But, like,
No,
I
but
remember
you got what you wanted.
Watching like literally, I finished my bio exam, and I came home and watched the last 3 episodes of Black Clover, and I was like, "Oh, I'm finally done, bro."
Black Clover is elite though, bro. After
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we should
Yeah.
go back to
No, but
Stranger
just
Things.
last point on One Piece. Drawing back to what he just said, the reason I can't agree with whether it's bad writing and all like that. One, I haven't watched the show, but two, think about like Lord of the Rings. When you're working on a worldly basis. Now, Lord of the Rings is just one part of that whole thing. Do you know how many subtexts and different books that have, in order to explain the context of the world and other stories that are actually there? Think about they're explaining the timeline from here to here. And that's why if you were to make Lord of the Rings a show, I'm telling you, it would be like 20 times longer than what One Piece is right now.
Mm.
But you love the writing and you compliment how complex and how hard it is to do something of that longevity as a writer. So in terms of One Piece, I obviously you can criticize the pacing because I myself have seen how shoddy the pacing is.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you can. I don't think that you can say, like use the word bad writer.
No, I'm not bad, but I'm saying like if they paced it better, they could genuinely chop off like 250 episodes.
Oh, agreed. But well, if you look at One Piece, there's like 300 episode arcs that have become like 50.
Yeah.
But
So I'm not saying it. I obviously know it's good writing. My thing is like.
yeah, but see, that's pacing. That's not
Yeah.
like a writing as in like plot point writing. That's pacing.
That's the anime.
Yeah. I mean,
But
I've
even in
heard the
the
manga. The
manga
manga
worse?
pacing isn't. No, the manga pacing isn't good either. I've
Yeah,
heard.
Isn't it worse?
Yeah, but in terms of plot point writing, that isn't the same as pacing.
No, I know. I'm not saying plot is
Yeah.
bad. I'm just saying. Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I
But-
guess yeah.
Personally, I feel like the reason that everyone like makes watching One Piece a big ordeal
Yeah.
is firstly, obviously it's really long,
Yeah.
but like no one's telling you to like commit 100% to it. It can be like a long term.
No, the problem is.
Yeah, but the One Piece
No, the
fans are
problem-
also like so annoying. No offense, guys. They're, like obviously, but the way they say like you, if you haven't, if you're like you have to do this right now, like drop everything else, like, bro.
No, it's not that. It's not even that. It's like
I
when
want
you're
to, but
when you're watching any edit of any other anime,
you'll
there'll
see a
be a
One
One
Piece.
Piece stand talking about
One Piece
and-
better.
Like like Luffy negs or something. Like it's like okay, I like Luffy as a character as well because he reminds me a lot about Naruto as well. He sounds similar as well.
Well, they're all based on Goku.
But I'm
guys,
saying
let's be real.
like you can enjoy an anime and edit or whatever, not having to bring up One Piece.
yeah,
That's just any anime.
yeah, no, Naruto fans are not better either. By the way,
Everyone's like that,
Yeah.
bro. if you're passionate,
One Piece is
about
worse though, I think. But it's like that phase, you know, when everyone used to comment like "YB better" or "Young Boy better" under every comment. It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I definitely I will. I think I do want to do it and actually get it done and committed.
Agreed. Same with me.
So
Even
But-
for me,
yeah.
like, I don't watch One Piece weekly. Like, there's legitimately like, I'll not watch it for like 4 months, and then I'll catch up.
what are you on now?
Bro, I haven't watched it in a while, bro.
Yeah. Like,
Probably like, start of Sem 1 was the last time I watched
What
it.
episode is that?
so what episode are
It's
you on
like-
now?
I don't remember the episode, but it was end of Wano, start of Egghead.
Oh, okay. So you're only like
You're like
1/3.
third, yeah,
Yeah. 1/3.
What?
into the anime.
No. I'm like
Is that not the?
I'm like 1,000
Egghead.
something
Egghead
episodes.
is like
Oh.
near the end. Yeah.
Egghead is the last completed arc of.
Oh, wait, but have you seen Gear 5 yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's when Gear 5, end of Wano, start of Egghead.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But anyway, I guess digressing back into
Stranger Things, bro. That was a long tangent.
No,
Yeah,
no, we
it's-
can talk about whatever.
No, we can,
Yeah.
but we'll just digress here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's just the complexity of the characters I'm just really interested in. The story itself, I can't lie, I have no idea where it's gonna go. I don't actually have a good theory about what's happening. Now I've seen a lot. People talk about how it looks like they actually use the radio station that they're in
Yeah.
to amplify. That's what we saw there, I think, to amplify Eleven's powers. Now I'm not sure why or what that's gonna do.
Yeah.
Is that a mass attack? Does it like heal the world? I couldn't tell you.
It's probably just it's always about radio waves, eh? But
What's it called?
Yeah.
Do we think like do we think that Henry, do we feel bad for Henry? Like I've seen comments
No.
about do we feel bad for Henry in his childhood
No.
and everything. I'm like, what are you talking about, lad? I've never felt bad for him.
if of what you just told me, he decided to become the.
Yeah, but the
So,
thing
like,
the thing is, let's say the theory
He
that
decided
he was
to be the professor.
No.
Or whatever.
The-
The lab work. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, he didn't decide to be the lab
He's
worker.
forced to.
He was
Oh,
forced
forced
to,
to,
but
yeah.
he was like
He
killed
decided
his,
But
be
he
a villain.
decided to
he
be.
decided
yeah.
to kill his parent, his
like
mum
he
and
decided
stuff.
to
and
do the
stuff.
whole killing all
Yeah.
the subjects and.
And
that.
wants to take thing.
Yeah.
But like here's my thing, right? What if he was literally normal and let's say the Mind Flayer theory is correct
Yeah.
and he was in contact with the Mind Flayer and from there he became whatever that is.
Well,
that he's become.
that's a what if, mate. Based
Yeah.
on what we know, you know at least.
Then I would feel horrible for him. That would probably
Yeah.
be the worst backstory. Like of all, basically.
No, the worst backstory is Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar.
It's not a backstory. That's the progression of the movie.
That's a front story. That is.
Yeah, it's literally happening.
It's a future
It's happening in front of us.
It's a
in the
future
movie.
story. In the future.
Great movie, though.
That one's like a really bad one, actually.
Yeah. I mean, to an extent, he also helped save the Earth, like save the humans.
Yeah, but you have to watch your kid die.
Yeah, but then again, this guy, he's just lost all sense of who he is, and now he doesn't even exist basically as what he would have if what we think happened. He's literally lived a life till maybe like 6 or something, and then that's it. He became that. But that's a theory, obviously.
I don't know. I feel like he was still.
He maybe like influenced him, but it shows him because he's already a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, unless things are confirmed like that, he decided to kill the people.
Yeah.
Well, we aren't shown any actual redeeming evidence.
No.
Yeah, that he had like he was forced to do anything.
It's just the Easter egg, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
Even with like other villains that are like sociopath, like with sociopathy or anything.
Yeah.
Like, we're given like some sense of like
why they were like
this,
that, and
the world made him like that because of certain factors.
like the Joker.
Well, what's the difference? What's psychopaths like when they don't feel anything, right?
Resident.
Yeah. Well, what's the thing?
Psych
Psychopath, they
student.
don't feel anything. Sociopath, they feel empathy, right? That's what it is.
Yeah. I think I think he's spot on.
They feel empathy. Psychos don't feel.
No.
empathy.
I think sociopaths are the people who don't feel empathy. I've literally forgotten.
No, psychopaths are the one that don't feel empathy. I thought.
I think sociopaths.
I'm pretty sure
maybe.
sociopathic people do not experience empathy for others.
I thought. Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Because I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's always been like a. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've forgotten. But I'm pretty sure there's always been like a misunderstanding that psychopathy is worse than being a sociopath.
No, that's been like that for ages. That's
yeah,
like
but I don't think. I'm actually pretty sure that's not true.
Yeah, well, let's see.
I'm pretty sure being a sociopath, when you have no empathy, is considered to be a worse condition to be in than a psychopath.
Yeah,
but I just don't remember. But it's a spectrum. Like they're not set in stone things.
You're waffling, bro. The main difference is that
I was just saying, bro. I might have
the
been
main
wrong.
difference is that psychopaths are often charming and calculated manipulators who often act without emotion.
Yes.
While sociopaths are typically more impulsive, volatile, and prone to emotional outbursts. So psychopaths don't feel emotion.
That's not. But empathy is not emotion. Empathy is empathy.
But empathy is an emotion, isn't it?
It's an emotion, but do sociopaths feel it? I swear sociopaths don't have or like struggle to.
Yeah.
Maybe that part is true. Yeah.
Stagnant.
So psychopaths obviously feel nothing.
Psychopaths
No,
are
that's
more
what
well-adjusted socially, basically.
So we've confirmed that now, but
No, they generally sociopaths lack empathy.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Wait. What about psychopaths then? Do they also?
I think they
empathy?
would also lack empathy if they have no emotion.
I'm assuming they can fake it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they have the ability to be
So
conniving.
they both have no empathy,
Okay. So
but psychopaths feel nothing, while sociopaths can get angry.
yeah, so
or
like
like-
a psychopath is like the Joker who can just be conniving and pretend to feel some sort of way.
Yeah.
I get that's kind of
that's a psychopath.
that's up for
He's a psycho,
I'm saying
yeah.
psychopath. That's
Yeah.
up for debate kind of as well because you can argue that he does feel emotions a lot. So
The thing is, he does.
and a
with Harley and
sociopath
stuff.
is like someone like
What's his name?
like
The big man.
Bane or like
No, what about the actual killers? Like, what's his name again?
who?
The one you're always on about, because he
Dharma.
Dharma.
yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh yeah, he's it's very
He likes emotion.
the thing is no he doesn't though.
So then he's a sociopath.
Yeah, but it's like a hard, really weird spectrum because he has the ability to manipulate and connive and
No, you can manipulate them
The-
both.
yeah, but he's
psychopaths
like
feel no emotion.
yeah, but his is like he's I think he's a sociopath.
As in, like, they don't get mad, they don't get sad, they don't get happy.
Nah,
just do
I would
it.
say Dharma's a sociopath because he
Yeah.
did seem to like resent himself.
Sociopaths, they can feel happy about it or sad about it even. Or
Yeah,
get
he's
angry
a
about it.
sociopath then.
A psychopath.
A psychopath would be
they
like,
have no
uh,
reason. They don't even tell you a reason why they.
I think
do it.
psychopath would be like Ted Bundy,
Yeah.
who wasn't he didn't seem remorseful.
Like, you know, the people who
and,
like, you see those videos of like
Yeah.
murderers who just sit in the courtroom, don't say anything,
yeah.
no emotion on their face.
Yeah,
That's a psycho. Like they.
No, like Ted Bundy, I'd
Yeah.
say, or John Wayne Gacy, or someone like that.
Yeah.
No, well, John Wayne Gacy was happy that he did his stuff. Ted Bundy kind of came off in a way like he was straight up manipulating, conniving.
Yeah.
Everyone thought he was a normal guy, smart guy, graduated all these laws degrees and whatever he did, but like he didn't, like he just did all that stuff to women. No, don't know why. Don't know what made him do it.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
psycho.
like general emotion toward why he did it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I think that's why like people say like it has a more negative thing than sociopath.
Yeah.
Is because they don't even tell you why. Don't feel happy or sad about it or anything.
Yeah, but I guess once again back into Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he would be a psychopath, but I'm not sure because he seems to be affected by the way he was treated.
No, well, you said in the hospital or whatever, when he killed everyone, that he was happy about it.
True.
He was like, it wasn't like happy. He just like.
But he said he wanted it.
He
Like,
wanted
it
to
went
do it, but
to his
sociopaths
plan.
want to do bad things, but they can just feel happy or sad.
Sociopaths want to do bad things. Psychopaths don't do it. Like they do it and they don't have a reason.
I don't think is it
But
not.
also, I
I
feel
swear
like-
that you can have an objective as a psychopath. It's just that you don't
but
feel
then
the
you don't
emotion
feel
of
the
what is
emotion
going
behind
on.
it. Yeah.
Well, he didn't seem to be like happy. Oh no, okay. Actually, let's get into depth about this because the reason one thing that low key this made on me, and I remember one of my friends, Ned. Well, you guys know Ned, Nadia. We low key were like, yo, he's kind of right. So in this big speech that Vecna gives, and we're gonna get back into Stranger Things. Sorry if we like put you off, guys, but he says he doesn't like the cycle of humanity.
Mm.
He doesn't like you eat, sleep, grow up, go to work, sleep, eat, sleep, work, die. That's it. He says that
I agree with them as
and
well.
that's why I was like, Loki's onto something here, and he's saying so he wants to end this cycle by becoming.
I agree with them, but
I guess
I don't want to do it in
becoming
real life.
all things almost is
Yeah.
what he's saying, but and
But
he's
like
saying
a-
like he resents the cycle of humanity and their willingness to just fall into it and
Conform.
into
Yeah.
being thing, and everyone's the same and blah blah blah. And he said one thing that really resonated with me, and this is something I don't want to do, and this is not a hit on my parents
Yeah.
in any way. He literally said each life is a faded one of the last, as in like talking about you live the same life as your dad and again and again. And it's like
the term break the cycle.
yeah, and he's
Yeah.
not low, he's pretty high key, right? Like
Yeah.
a lot of people do that and just conform into every kind of thing, and obviously I'm not trying to have a go at people, but it's a very like philosophical thing to think about.
Yeah, well, call me Vecna, bro. I agree with them.
Don't do that.
No, he's a made up character, bro. Nothing wrong. with
Call me Vecna.
You can agree on it.
You can agree, but call me Vecna's crazy.
No, but that's. I mean, if he said that, then valid. Yeah.
Well, to an
That's
extent,
valid
I can
point.
agree with what his point is. Obviously, he's going about it in the wrong kind of way, probably.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting, I guess, to think that, because then yes, he does hold
Oh
emotion
my
and
God.
purpose toward what he's doing. What?
No, sorry.
He's gonna talk about Naruto or something.
Yeah, but it's so similar. It's so similar to Payne's.
Oh, pain.
I think that's something that's common among like a lot of really good
yeah.
Villain,
stories
yeah.
and villains. Yeah, about them having honestly a morally justifiable stance.
Yeah.
But they're doing it like the wrong way.
Yeah,
And the thing is, it's
Pain
the wrong
is,
way.
by the way,
But it's
what
the
an
wrong way.
amazingly
It's the wrong
written
way.
character.
But then when you're asked to give the right way,
you can't tell them.
give an answer.
But that's the thing. You innately know that they're not. doing
that's
the
the
right
only
thing.
way, technically.
No, but you know in your heart that it's not the right way.
No, it's not the right way.
Like
But
that
what
he's just
doesn't-
pushed over the
yeah,
edge.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you think about, even the Joker says it. It takes one bad day for you to become like him, and
No,
he's
but-
saying because of the world
what- no,
neglected
what I'm
him and
saying is,
everything.
like-
And so that's his kind of thing to say. Well, okay, well then stuff all of this, but they're trying to save the world in the way that they think is the right way.
No, but what I'm saying, I'm
But-
saying is like
you know,
when they ask you like how would you do it instead?
no, I know.
A good way, you can't, right? Because technically, if you want to do what they're doing, there's no other way but to do what
Yeah,
they're
but
doing.
see that's
So
why.
obviously it's not right.
But what you realize is that you're not supposed to find a solution to.
Yeah, you
100%.
can't. There's not everything. Not everything can just be fixed like that.
And yeah, but that's why there's the concept of balance. That's why there's a concept of yin and yang and the flow of energy, and
Yeah.
you can't destroy any energy completely, because where there is good, there is evil. Now
Yeah.
we just have to strive to do as good as we can. But
Yeah,
that's why these characters that you can resonate with them, but innately you know that they're not doing the right thing.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Pain is. Oh my god.
Don't start, bro. I'll start quoting.
Pain is the best written like anime villain I've watched. But
he's great. I want to do a whole episode about.
We got to do a Naruto one, yeah.
all the complaining we did about One Piece, we're gonna do it for Naruto. So. But the freaking
what for Naruto?
like we're gonna glaze it.
Yeah.
We're gonna, if you haven't watched Naruto, then what are you doing? That kind of stuff. But no, Vecna's character, and yeah, like you said, layered villains are really interesting, and when you can resonate with why they're doing something, it makes you question as to what like you said, what is the better way to go about it, or even if there is a better way to go about it.
Yeah, because then you think like, oh, if you want to do it, if you want to actually fix this cycle, then the only way to do it is what he's doing. But is that actually the morally right way? Then
No.
That's up to you for you to decide.
Yeah.
And which most of us, as good people would say, no, you don't go killing everyone. But if you want to fix a cycle of 7 billion people, how else can you do it? You know what I mean? That's where it's like.
Guys, we're not saying we're.
That's the grey area. You know what I mean?
We're not saying, we're not saying it.
No.
We're just saying it's like a very
but also,
deep thought.
Depending on your perspective in these situations,
Yeah.
what is morally justifiable is different.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get into. People have different morals as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A good quote from One Piece.
Oh no.
From the goat Doflamingo, who's actually a villain, who's
Oh,
done
okay.
horrible things.
Okay.
Is, I'm probably not gonna get this 100% right, but kids who've experienced war and kids who haven't seen war have completely different values. And then it's like justice is defined by whoever is winning.
Bro, that's like
that's similar to Pain.
Quote?
Yeah.
What's Pain's? You say it in Japanese all the time, but what is the actual line?
The
in
Atomi
English?
Conjura line.
Yeah, what is it
No,
in
but
English?
basically Pain says something similar. The world can never be at peace unless you truly understand someone else's pain. And even if you
Which you
truly
never
understand someone else's pain,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean you will do the right things and to justify each other's pain because you've experienced something different.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a really good point. I mean, what is moral to someone is always different.
That's what I
Because
mean.
in that war thing, even it had me think just then, like, if you've never been in war, like, it's justified to them to kill the guys about to kill them and invade their home. But to us, it's like, no, I would never kill someone.
No, that's what I mean.
So-
no, that's even like Hitler. Hitler thinks he's doing morally right. Obviously, like I don't think he's doing.
His reaction was so funny.
I don't think what he.
No,
doing
but
is right.
he thought he was
But he
doing
thinks
the right
what
thing.
he's doing is right.
Yeah.
Yep.
For
In his
like his
perspective.
country. Yeah.
Obviously, that is
Obviously,
like.
that-
I mean, that one is like clearly morally wrong. You can't commit a
anything
genocide.
that kills like murders is wrong. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
to him, he's probably like, oh, like I'm not doing anything wrong.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is really interesting, and that comes down to Vecna. In his own weird, twisted way, he thinks he's healing. I think he says that, like, I'm going to heal the world or something.
No, that's what I say. They always put out these type of villains throw out terms that are like what all people, right, would generally agree upon. Like they want a healed world, peace, right?
Yeah.
Pain says peace all the time,
Yeah.
but it's the way you do it. You can't just go killing everyone. At least that's what I think. Pain thinks it's correct, or Vecna thinks it's right,
Yeah.
or like
It's
it's morality, and then that's where it gets in like a big rabbit hole.
But for him, it's really interesting. I think because I think a lot of people would agree with you don't want to just live the same cycle over and over and over again. Yet
I don't know
so
about that.
many
you know?
of-
I
so
don't know
many of
about
us-
that. You know.
No, people.
Huh?
I'm telling you, people always say it, but so many of us just do it.
No, what I was gonna say is, you just said like no one like most people don't want to live that cycle.
Yeah.
But then I don't think that's true
No.
because most people are willing to just do it.
No, they're not willing. That's just conformity. That doesn't mean they always want it. They're just okay with it. I know. I mean, at least from my experience, a lot of people always say, "I'm not going to do this like this. I'm not going to."
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And they just eventually they just like give up. They're like, "Oh," and that's not a shot at anyone. It's just the way
The
that a
world's a
lot
fast
of the
place.
world works.
Yeah, the system is a bit. Yeah,
Sometimes
it's
when
hard
you-
to like break out of a barrier.
Yeah, and people
Yeah.
sometimes you get beat down doing something you want to try to do, and sometimes a lot of people just can't get back up. So
Yeah.
I guess with Vecna and on his perspective, he's saying like this world is tainted with a bunch of nonsense, like, and
Yeah.
it's over. Like it's time for this to stop. It's pointless almost. That the existence of anything almost is pointless. And to an extent, not I don't believe that, but you know, you can understand where he's coming from and why he's kind of saying that.
But the thing is, then he's also basing existence off what he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which he doesn't know what happens before or after someone is born.
You can't make a judgment on reality if
you don't know
exist
how
in all
he
of
doesn't know how
reality.
he also doesn't know how life is created or life is ended, and what happens prior and post to that as well. He's just he's based his thing off his own experience that happened to him as a kid and an adult.
Yeah.
Like most people do.
Yeah, and the difference is that he has power to make way bigger change than any regular human.
It's interesting, I guess. And the thing is as well, I wonder if he wonders what is the upside down, because he's just shown up.
I was gonna say this, but
True.
is it even mentioned where that's come from?
Hopefully we get.
I hope we
answers
get
now.
That's what I'm wondering.
Where's it come from, or did it just exist
Or,
always?
what even is it? Is it a
Parallel
different
universe.
dimension? Yeah.
I don't understand it, and that's why
How is it
it
created?
must be very highly likely there's more than the creatures that we've seen.
Yeah.
And actually, one thing I've remembered just then, Will drew a picture that was weirdly highlighted upon that I never understood why, of them fighting the dragon in season 4.
That's what I thought you were mentioning when you were talking about the Tissel Hydra.
No, that's now I've weirdly only just put it together. Why has he drawn that? And even then he kind of drew the Will the Wise wizard thing. I forgot what monster he was fighting against. I thought it was a dragon, but even then it was the colors he used were very reminiscent of the Upside Down. The green kind of things, the push of it.
It's a lot of greens and reds.
Yeah, and it's is there something else that maybe the Mind Flayer is connected to, or because he's basically just like the Mind Flayer can see, that they use them as double agent, right?
Yeah.
Just like how the Mind Flayer can see through him during that time, he kind of saw through the Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
Now he didn't really remember everything, but he would have got glimpses, and that's how he was able to draw that map.
Yeah.
He didn't know what he was doing. He's just doing it everything he sees. He's just muscle kind of memoried it almost.
Yeah.
And it does bring a point, but the thing is, right, this is a lot for them to unpack in just one season.
8 episodes.
In 9 episodes or 10. I don't even remember how many episodes there are now. But they have to do their whole climax with Vecna being here. They have to do the whole, the Earth is getting destroyed, the Hawkins getting munted by the Demogorgons. They have to do, all these other character developments.
That's what I was going to say.
How are they
going to
close
off every relationship plus the plot?
How are they, or maybe it doesn't get closed off, but how
What if
are
it's
they,
just Vecna wins, that's it?
yeah,
Honestly, that's a
could.
possibility.
Yeah.
So I know I think
That would be,
look,
honestly, I would be happy with that.
I think we can all agree that they've dodged killing the main people. Sorry,
Yeah.
all the people.
one of them should have died.
I think famously they've just killed off whoever they've added.
They've
all
only
the side
I was literally
characters,
about to say they've only killed people.
all
that
those kids.
one season they bring him in, dead.
Yeah.
Bob, Eddie, Alexi, Chrissy in
Bob.
season 4,
Yeah.
Bob. They all were just
Bob.
there for a little
Bob.
bit, and then dead.
Yeah,
So-
I feel like they're definitely one of the main, at least one of the
I
main
think-
crew is going to die.
I think.
It's Mike.
It'll be
No,
Max.
I don't think it's mine.
If it's Max, it'll probably
What
be
if
Max.
it's Will?
That would make sense.
No, what if it's L? L would be a good one, a good shout. As
I
well.
don't think.
I don't think they would.
No,
I feel like
L's
it's too
gonna-
obvious for her to just do a big sacrifice at the end. Or something.
No, not a sacrifice, but
If
yeah.
she dies, they can't win. So if she
no,
died,
she fights.
she
and
would
then-
have to die at the
No,
end.
she fights and dies at the end together.
Yeah, so it's a sacrifice.
With the.
I don't know. I just don't feel like that's
I don't
what it
know.
is.
Because
Will
it's the ending. I don't think they would do that.
Will could be the
Maybe.
death.
No, they could do it, and all the people will be like, "Oh, why'd you kill L?" Get the attention in the social media.
I feel like it's gonna
I think
be
it's Will now.
Will, and then they're gonna have a shot panning out of his image that he's drawn,
Yeah.
like a painting that he's done, and it's all of them winning. And it's the final fight.
Maybe. I can see Lucas dying as well for some reason.
There was the scene where the Demogorgons.
They were coming at him.
Yeah.
But probably the elevator just
Or
closes.
it could be Dustin.
But I could see.
There was that scene where Dustin and what is it? Who is it? King Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, both of them. They look like they've been through a lot.
Yeah.
And he's like he's hugging each other.
Yeah.
They're hugging each other, and it's kind of reminiscent of Eddie and Dustin, where Eddie was going to
Or it could
sacrifice
even be
his
Nancy
life.
and what's his name, Steve.
I don't know.
I feel like Nancy won't die, but I can see
maybe
Steve.
because
I feel like
maybe they
yeah.
kiss and Steve has to go sacrifice.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is real.
maybe.
That's what I was gonna. I feel like look, the top 3 to die.
It could be Steve.
Not
you
to
know.
die, but the top 3 I think
Could be
die
Steve,
is
yeah.
Steve, Will, and Lucas.
Mm.
The reason I think Lucas could be it's
No, I
because
reckon
it's like
Dustin, because Dustin is a big like character.
nah, but I don't think he'll die. I just feel that Lucas will do a 360 because she almost died.
Yeah, true. That's a good point.
And so he's gonna just do whatever he can. Like,
well, like he has
this
to,
is his big
the only
arc.
way to save her
Yeah.
is he has to do something.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That could happen.
Yeah.
Steve, I think we can
Steve's
all
a very-
understand. We can
that's
all
a very-
understand
that's a
why
very blatant one,
Steve
yeah.
would die. For him to have the development, and then they would just Steve
Yeah,
done.
that's an. I feel like that's too obvious though.
But and Will,
Yeah, Will's an obvious one as well.
yeah, but I guess
I feel like honestly all of
it's
them.
about
are
the
obvious.
way. It's the way that
Any of
they
them could die, and all it could be obvious.
Yeah,
yeah,
That's how the show ends.
yeah.
I do think.
Or like they
I
all
do
die
think,
and then they lose.
I don't know. I just don't see Dustin dying.
What
Man.
if they all die and then lose, and that's the end of the show?
No, there's a possibility, but I don't think.
I don't think so, man. I think that people would be too outraged.
They would be.
Maybe they'll meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Something where it's like the world's changed because of what happened,
Mm.
and
Like-
things have gotten worse, but
Yeah.
they still like technically win.
Mm.
Think about how far this show has come
Yeah,
since the start.
from just kids playing D&D and some missing child.
Yeah.
It also does look like Ted and the Wheeler family have a lot more to do in this season.
Yeah, the mother. And
Well,
the
Karen's
Holly.
like been involved, but like I think she's gonna be more involved again.
Yeah,
And based on the fact that I've never to this point seen an interview with Ted's actor until
oh,
this season,
Mm.
or like a shot of him like being like in the main kind of light of it.
Yeah.
So maybe he's got something to do with it as well, and Holly is clearly going to be a part of what's going on.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Anyways, we're pretty keen to watch the season, eh?
very
Yep.
keen. They've done an amazing job. So shout out and all the Stranger Things peoples,
The Duffer Brothers.
the Duffer Brothers, and all the
I'd
people
say
that have helped.
solid A tier show.
Nah,
No, I'm kidding. I'd say S tier as well.
I just think look, people are gonna have their problems with it. I think it's S tier. I've got too much connection to certain characters. I understand there's elements people don't like. I just think the music's been great,
The music is good.
and
Yeah. I wouldn't.
yeah.
I would say. Would I say high S tier though?
I guess
we
we'll
have to
see.
wait till the
We'll
end of
see,
this.
we'll
and
see.
yeah.
I guess we'll
drop
see.
your opinions
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
comments.
Tell us what you think
Yeah.
of Stranger Things.
Let us know who your favorite character is, what your favorite season is.
Yeah, give us any recommendations for
Yeah,
any podcasts you want to see us talk about.
and tell us who's your
Podcast we want.
any topics,
Yeah, topics. Topics. Yeah,
and tell us who's your
Could be
favorite.
anything-
Who's your
anything
favorite
fiction.
one of us?
but we should do like a
Yeah.
comics one as well.
Who do you like out of all of us?
Nah, don't do that, bro.
Sadly, Luxman's not here.
No, that's why I said it while he's not here, bro. Nah.
Yeah, stupid Luxman.
Yeah,
not being here.
that's
bro.
like the 5th time he said stupid Luxman in one of these videos.
Have I?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
look, no, we love Luxman, but now keen for the thing. We will drop maybe a review video or something. Let us know if I don't know. Do you want to do it in increments or by the end of the series? We'll sort it out.
Yeah,
We'll do it by parts.
Yeah, we can do it by parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think parts is better.
But yeah.
It's like like going on along with the journey with them. Hope we can. Yeah.
Alright, well,
Okay.
peace out, guys. Catch you later.
See ya.
So yeah. When are you guys rewatching it? Are you watching from the start?
I should probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might do it like tonight or tomorrow night.
Yeah. Well, it's
Still a pretty long series
yeah.
though.
I just
Yeah,
want
because we
to.
have to go through 4 seasons.
I'm very much like I
When is it
remember
coming
all
out?
those
31st.
26.
Yeah, 26th or something.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, true. It wouldn't come out on the
the
30th.
first release is like 26th or something,
Yeah.
and then a month later in Christmas,
Is volume 2.
the second part's coming out, and then I think the final episode will be out.
It's New
New
Year's
Year's Day.
Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I do remember like I remember all the nights I was binge watching Stranger Things. I remember watching the season 2 finale like 3 a.m.
Yeah, well, we
morning.
watched it like the first 3 seasons like fully together.
Nah, not season 2.
Yeah, season 2 as well.
Nah, I definitely didn't because I remember when I watched the finale. That's what I'm talking about right now. It was in my bed at 3:55 in the morning is when I finished it. But we did watch season 3 all in one day.
No, at least we watched 1 and 3 together.
1 and 3 were together.
Yeah.
Season 2, no. But then I went and watched season 3 again after that, and look,
Yep.